The road ahead, it twists and turns, and the sun beats down and it burns. But I keep on pushing through. And every step quicker than the last. My feet tread down this beaten path, and I keep on pushing.
Okay, Charlie here. It's another beautiful day in Odessa. We do have some gorgeous days this time of year. I'm walking around UTPB. It's finally getting light. Our sunrise is going to be, it lags a little bit behind what I'm going to be seeing this summer, you know, because I understand they're already getting sunrises at 5:59 in Illinois right now. So you go further north and the sun comes up earlier and goes down later in the summertime. A little bit about my video filming. I'm going to be using a GoPro, and I have my Nikon microphone with a wind sock over it that I'm going to use to record the sound. That's what I'm using right now, and I'll be mixing all of this on my iPad Pro. And the iPad Pro has a terabyte of memory, and so, you know, I mean, I can store a lot of stuff on it and things. I'm also going to be putting my photos on the iPad, and so I can clip stills into my video. But I shoot in Camera Raw, and since that's enough files for Nikon users, and since I'm going to have a whole bunch of raw files, I really can't do just a ton easily on an iPad. It'll, you know, supposedly Adobe's coming out with Photoshop where you can use it on the iPad this summer. I hadn't seen it. I applied to get in the beta and obviously didn't make it, but neither here nor there. What I'm going to be doing though is I'll drop selected raw files into Dropbox, and then Delilah Schrader and my daughter will take those raw files, touch them up a little bit, and drop them back into Dropbox to where I can pull them off into videos and stuff. And so that way I'll be able to get processed stills and, you know, from my raw files. And anyway, that's currently what I'm planning on doing as far as handling, you know, media and stuff. I can tell you most of the stills will not get dropped up. The Nikon that I use takes huge pictures, and consequently, you know, it'd be it'd probably run my battery dead dropping all the raws up. Kind of worries me a little bit, because if I lose an SD card or have an SD card get busted or corrupted or something, I lose a lot of pictures that way. But, you know, I may roll into a library somewhere along the way and, you know, take a minute to Dropbox all of them or something. Either that or take a minute to put them on Adobe Creative Cloud or something, you know, where I can get to them when I get home. I'm not carrying like a terabyte hard drive or nothing like that with me as a backup. It'd be kind of cool to do that, but my iPad doesn't really like most of the Western Digital hard drives except for the wireless ones, and I hadn't bought one of those. And once again, there's another ½ pound of weight I should not add to my backpack. The backpack, just so you know, I'll be starting out at 46 pounds, which is more than I wanted to start with. And I'll probably, you know, lighten that load up. There's some stuff I'm carrying that is redundant because of my freaking out about resupplying and stuff. I got to looking, and like, you know, carrying 2 stove canisters, you know, that's almost 3 pounds. And you know, there's a Dick's Sporting Good in Omaha, and there's another one in Scotts Bluff and stuff, so I can get by probably with just carrying one, but once I use one up, my pack will lighten by that much, and I'll be out on the road and a little more aware of what I need to buy and what I need to keep with me and stuff like that. Food wise, I am starting out with too much food, and I don't know, this is, I've searched my mind on this one a little bit. I'm not even sure why I think I need this much food, but I have a lot of food, and I'll probably lower the list down until I get to Casper, and then once I get to Casper, I'll probably, you know, up the amount of food I'm carrying by somewhat, because looking at the map and stuff, things get few and far between once you get to Casper. And so anyway, 5 days I'll be hiking, so watch for videos when that happens. Okay, I want to say a little bit about this bridge. This is a little bridge over a drainage ditch that's right by the parking lot where I usually, there's my Jeep, enter and everything. And it's unusual to have water flowing through this, but we have water flowing through it today. And you know, you got the sun coming up over the horizon back that direction, and it's absolutely drop dead gorgeous day. We have pretty mornings in Odessa. So why is this bridge significant? Well, one of the things I do is every morning I stop and pray at this bridge, and I thank the Lord for the beautiful day and all the beautiful, wonderful people He's placed in my life. Delilah, my son and daughter, all of my students, my fellow teachers. And you know, I hear teachers trashing on their students all the time, but I'll tell you what, I get really lucky. I love my students. They're a great bunch of people, and you know, it's such a blessing to get to teach and be entrusted with the education of one of Heavenly Father's sons or daughters and stuff. And you know, there are a few of them, they'll be a little stressful sometime, and some of them don't learn quite everything I would like for them to learn, but you know, it's just such a joy to walk in and everything, and we have a lot, and see them, you know, every morning, and we have a lot of fun, you know, doing physics and stuff. And you know, I wouldn't want to do anything else at this point in my life, but you know, I hope every one of them, now that summer's almost here, has a wonderful summer. And I worry sometime about them, because some of them do get into some trouble sometimes. They're good kids, but they, you know, I mean, they're kids. And so anyway, this bridge is my praying bridge, and I pray here every morning after the end of my walk.